Hey there, I'm the MadCatster. Am I glad to see you here? Well, Addison Rae's dad has been a complete embarrassment, and he's been acting like a child, posting and doing things that are just absolutely infantile, and we're going to talk about it right now, so let's get into it. So I'm here with Sybil, and she's purring away, and she says, please like and subscribe, because a lot of you aren't subscribed, and it doesn't cost you anything. It makes her happy. It makes me happy. Addison Rae may or may not be someone you've heard of. It depends on your age group. But she rose to fame on TikTok and now has amassed over 88 million followers. And she has branched out her career to encompass things such as merchandise, music, movies, etc. And of course, whenever we see a famous child, we know what follows right behind. And that is a grifting parent who's trying to ride the coattails. So, of course, Addison Rae's parents both have tried to jump onto the fame train. And Addison Rae's father, Monty Lopez, which is his real name, and her mother, Sherry Easterling, who are now in the process of getting a divorce, both of them have social media accounts. Her father, Monty Lopez in particular, has really been active trying to build himself a social media career. And he has over 5 million followers on TikTok. He posts a lot of videos, some of them cringy, and, well, most of them cringy. But the controversy that we find ourselves in today started back in June when rumors began to go around that Monty Lopez was having an affair with a 25-year-old model. Now it turns out that the rumors were true. Now this 25-year-old model went public about the relationship. She shared details as well as text messages. Once it got out into the public, naturally, Sherry Easterling, Addison Rae's mother, decided she was done with Monty. And I certainly don't blame her for that. After that, what happened was there's a rapper named Young Gravy who you may or may not know, and he's 26 years old. Well, he started making some sort of flirtatious comments to Addison Rae's mother, Sherry. And he even talked about how he would like to go out with her on a podcast. And, well, I guess they started flirting back and forth. Well, after a while, Addison Rae's father, Monty, caught wind of this little flirtation, and he didn't like it one bit. And his jealous side came screaming out.
Some people give a shout out to Young Gravy's fans. But Young Gravy needs to watch running his mouth talking about all those MILFs out there, because all those MILFs got some daddies. I mean, some baby daddies. And those baby daddies, some of them are equally as bad as me. Some of them are badder. Some of them can't come close. So watch him out when you're slapping your gums, bro. What I'm really worried about is my two boys going to school and getting picked on because Young Gravy wants to hook up with their mama.
And even though he was going out with a 25-year-old model, he certainly didn't want his wife, from whom he was now separated, going out with some toy boy of her own. So he started making noise about how he wanted to box Young Gravy. And he posted some videos about it, and he made comments in the media about it. First, he starts by challenging Young Gravy. Well, Young Gravy, of course, didn't really respond and didn't really want to have anything to do with it. And that was followed by a couple of more TikTok posts.
Finally, someone who knows how to have a little fun.
And one in particular that was very recent, which I thought was pretty gross, was he likes to take his shirt off a lot. I don't know. Monty, I guess, is trying to show that he's, still got it. Why? I don't know. But anyways, he posted one TikTok where he did a lip sync to this really bizarre track. And he was shirtless and he was doing like his incredible Hulk impression. And, basically he was saying, this is what happens when Young Gravy doesn't respond to your request to box him or something like that.
Can I get a...
So Young Gravy finally put out a response and basically telling Addison Rae's father to grow up and act like an adult, and how he didn't want to box him, basically. And this is what he had to say.
I'm a grown man. I'm not going to fight you over TikTok drama. You got one of the most successful daughters in the world, and you decide to act half her age to try to get some attention while embarrassing your whole family. So, grow up, get some help, and if we cross paths in real life, don't do anything stupid.
So, fast forward to last night comes our latest chapter in this story. It turns out Young Gravy took Addison Rae's mother, Sherry, to the VMA Awards and kissed her on the red carpet. So, of course, today the media is all a Twitter about how Addison Rae's mother kissed 26-year-old Young Gravy on the red carpet. Quel scandale. But I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, she is separated from her father, and at least she's not hiding it and trying to do it behind the scenes. But of course, it caused an uproar, and of course, it was caught on video. And here's the big kiss.
Hey guys, right in the beginning, right there.
Well, after last night's kiss on the red carpet between Young Gravy and Addison Rae's mother, Monty posted a picture of himself shirtless, of course, and what he had to say was something that's particularly gross. It looks like a smokescreen for covering up Monty's jealousy over this whole thing. And I'm sure he didn't want people thinking he was jealous. And I guess at one point he had another child that Addison Rae's mother made him turn his back on. He alleges, of course. He's saying unbothered, meaning by the kiss. He's which I'm sure not true. I'm sure he's jealous as all hell. He says, "Thank you at Young Gravy for taking the leftovers. I would rather spend time with my daughter and 2 grandkids that Sherry Nicole," which I'm assuming is Addison Rae's mother's middle name, "made me abandon as a child in order to be with her." So he's saying that she made him abandon his child, apparently. And he goes on to say, "Never let a woman make you choose between her and or your blood child." So this is just gross, okay? So basically, first he was like, "I want to box Young Gravy because he's making overtures to my wife." And then he talks about he doesn't want his kids embarrassed when they go to school because their mother's dating Young Gravy. And now he's basically saying, you can have her. It's just, how disgusting is this guy? So to make matters even more bizarre, Tana Mojo has waded into this. This isn't the first time she's sparred with Monty. I remember several months back she had made a comment that Monty does substances in clubs. I guess it's also alleged pretty widespread that he tries to pick up younger women. And Tana Mojo had a friend of hers who had gotten texts from Monty, and she was really grossed out by it. So basically, Tana spoke out about how gross she thought the way Monty behaves is. Monty didn't like that, so he basically fired back at her. And so now Tana's saying, well, if you want a war, Monty, we'll have a war, and I'll go on a podcast, and I'll expose you and all your dirty little secrets. And sounds like she knows more things than she's letting on, but where that's going to go, I don't know. So we'll have to keep watch and see how that battle develops. But it looks like for now, there's not going to be any boxing match between Young Gravy and Addison Rae's father. And I'm glad for that because frankly, I don't know. Well, he might win. He's in pretty good shape. But it's just gross. It's like in the old days, you would have challenged him to a duel. It's like, come on, let's all grow up, all right? And keep your dirty laundry out of the freaking media and social media. Why do these people all feel like they have to go spread their sordid personal lives around? I don't know. But their kids must be appalled. I'm sure Addison Rae is mortified. And in fact, I had heard that she had unfollowed her parents on social media because she's probably just so grossed out by the situation on both sides and how her parents are behaving. I don't blame her. Do you? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. What do you think of this mess? Do you think that they should just keep it to themselves? Tell me. I want to hear your opinion. Sybil says, thank you so much for joining us today. Please like and subscribe. She would really appreciate it. There's still a lot of you watching that are not subscribed. Doesn't cost you anything. It makes Sybil happy. It makes me happy. So please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all of your support. We really, really appreciate you. You guys have made doing this just worthwhile, and you make the cats happy, make me happy, and I love making content. So let's keep growing this channel together. We're on a journey. Come along with me. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.